So Georgia won the toss. They deferred to the second half. That means the home team will kick. Georgia in red jerseys, silver breeches, red helmets. Mississippi State, the visiting team today, white helmets, white jerseys, and gray pants, maroon numbers. Georgia with white numbers. Peyton Woodring has it teed up to kick it away from the 35-yard line. Devon Booth, the Utah State transfer, one of their running backs, is the deep man back on the goal line to receive the kick. Woodring waiting on the cue from the officials. The center judge will back away from the football, and we are ready to go. Georgia with his kick unit lined up across the 30. Woodring approaches the football left to right. Here's the kick. We are underway in Athens. This one's going to come down on the 5-yard line, and Booth calls for the fair catch on the 5. That will give Mississippi State the football, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line, and that's how this one will start this afternoon.
And Scott, how about if you are freshman quarterback Michael Van Buren coming in your first 2 starts?
Beck at 6'4" and 220, back in the shotgun. Empty set here. 2 receivers to the right, 3 to the left. Beck will throw to the left. Pass batted high in the air and intercepted off the tip by Mississippi State at the Georgia 26-yard line by Bryce Pullock, a sophomore from Snellville, Georgia. That ball was tipped high in the air at the line of scrimmage, and the cornerback for Mississippi State just had to run under it and cradle that ball as he tumbled to the turf, and State has the first turnover of the game on the Georgia 26.
Yeah, just a bad break there for Carson, who was trying to throw an in route against quarters coverage. Good job by Mississippi State getting their hands up and deflecting that football, and fortunate for Mississippi State that it comes down right in the waiting arms of one of their defensive backs. So not the start that this Georgia offense wanted to have. And the Dogs, again, come out of the gates a little bit slow.
From 47 yards out. They'll spot it on the 37. Left-footed kicker Kyle Ferry. Kick is away. It's reaching, and he barely got it across the crossbar, and it's good. 47 yards on the kick by Mississippi State, and the visiting Bulldogs turn that Georgia turnover into the first 3 points of the game. 12:05 remaining, first quarter. Gardner snaps, Beck holds. Woodring kicks, it's sailing towards the uprights, and good. Tie ball game here in the first quarter on the 45-yarder by Peyton Woodring. And with that good kick, the good hands at Allstate will contribute to the Georgia Bulldogs General Scholarship Fund. Thank you to Allstate. Dogs have moved Truss to guard, and Freeling's in at right tackle. And the handoff goes to Branson Robinson, and he powers his way straight ahead. 5-yard touchdown run, and the Dogs break the tie. Georgia leads it now 9-3.
Nothing fancy there from the Dogs, just a dive right behind center Drew Bobo. A huge hole opened up between Bobo, Morris, and Fairchild. Robinson able to walk into the end zone.
Peyton Woodring will try the point after. That Georgia touchdown brought to you by Engineered Solutions of Georgia, proud partner of the Georgia Bulldogs. And Woodring to make it a 7-point lead with the point after try. Back to hold it. He puts it down on the turf, and Peyton kicks it up and through. Good. 2:13 to go, first quarter, and Georgia now leads it 10-3 over Mississippi State. Good-looking drive by the Dogs. They went 81 yards in 8 plays. About a 33-yard try, far hash kicking left into the sun for Peyton Woodring. And the kick is up in the air, and it is good once again. Peyton Woodring now 2 for 2 for the Dogs, adding to Georgia's lead. And it's now 13-3, Georgia in front of Mississippi State. And with that good kick, the good hands at Allstate will contribute to the Georgia Bulldogs General Scholarship Fund. And Georgia says thank you to Allstate. Timeout here at Sanford Stadium. 10:51 to go in the second quarter. Georgia 13, Mississippi State 3. Our first half today presented by attorney Ken Nugent. Injured in a wreck? There's only one call, that's all. 404, call Ken. Back in a moment on the Bulldogs Sports Network. Booth in the backfield with Van Buren, play fake. Van Buren rolls to the right, throws it in the end zone, over the shoulder catch, touchdown, Kelly Akari.
Boy, again, just caught us off guard. A little takeoff route on the outside. Really nice play fake. Drew a couple Georgia linebackers out of the fray, but that's just too easy if you're Mississippi State.
Jurasic, the tight end, at wing to the left, right behind Ernest Green, the left tackle. Play fake Beck. Looks and now runs to the right, slings it into the end zone, and back line of the end zone. He caught it, Dylan Bell, I think. Yeah, touchdown. Right in the back line of the end zone. And there's a flag down. Hold on. The 16-yard line on this near sideline.
Well, we'll see what that flag says, but what great body control by Dylan Bell.
Holding, defense, that penalty's declined. Touchdown's good.
Dylan Bell being congratulated as he heads back to the Georgia sideline. Jumped high, caught it with two hands, came down with that left foot just in bounds on the back line of the end zone for the score.
Boy, a great throw by Carson Beck. It got forced out of the pocket, had some pressure in his face, able to put that one right up on the back line of the end zone and give his receiver a chance for it.
Out of the I formation, Beck, stretch, fake, drops back, throws it into the end zone. Caught, touchdown, Lawson Lucky. Hold on, flag down just across the goal line on this side of the field.
That's going to be defensive holding. We were actually trying to get somebody into the flat. I couldn't see who it was.
Holding.
They got held.
Defense, number 3. That penalty's declined. Touchdown's good.
Didn't matter. It was Jurasic, I believe, that was trying to get out into the flat. He got held, forcing Carson Beck to get to his check down, and second receiver
quickly to the 42-yard line. 38 yards, 39 yards on the pass play. Scana Energy first down for the Dogs. Beck goes quickly. Deep ball down the middle. Arian Smith back in. Jumps, catches it at the 6. The defender just let him go.
Boy, just
last 6 yards. He just quit tackling him, and it's a touchdown.
I don't know if I've ever seen that. I don't know if he didn't think Arian Smith had the football, but just completely gave up on the play. Arian Smith just ran we had 2 inside posts that carried away the free safety, hit Arian Smith. Good to see him back after the hip injury there in the first half, but you're right, just gave up on the play, and the Dogs strike quick and come out just firing.
They're just inside the red zone now, inside the Georgia 20. They hand it off. Daniels running wide to the right. He outruns a man from behind. Down inside the 5 into the end zone, but where are they marking him down? He ended up in the end zone, but is that a touchdown? Yeah, it's a touchdown.
No sign.
I didn't see it. He ended up in the end zone, but it looks like the officials were going to mark it somewhere before the end zone, but they didn't. Georgia defense wants more noise. Van Buren will throw it. Wide open in the right flat is Booth. He stumbles on the goal line and falls across into the end zone.
Boy,
touchdown.
Little pick play there. Ran a couple of slants, catch everybody inside, and then just slipped the running back out of the backfield. Not a dog was in sight there. Easy pitch, easy catch, and somehow Mississippi State an extra point away from getting this to be a 10-point football game.
I formation. Micah Morris is the fullback in the I for Trevor Etienne. Beck under center. Hands it to Etienne. Runs to the right. They stop him at the 1, but he drives into the end zone. It's going to be a touchdown. He got help from 2 or 3 linemen. Truss and Big Micah just drove him into the end zone. They weren't going to let him not score at the 1Z. Those big linemen got behind him and just propelled him across the goal line.
Boy, did they ever. It looked like he was stopped a couple yards short of the goal line, and then you just saw the pile move as the big boys got in behind it, even though it was out of bounds. Really well played.
Dogs bring 6. Van Buren protected, throws it far sideline and caught, I think, in the end zone. Yep, touchdown.
Boy, another explosive play from Mississippi State. Something going into next week against Texas. The Dogs are going to have to find a way to clean up.
Kelly Akari, the UTEP transfer, beats Humphrey on that far side of the end zone. And Mississippi State on the board again with 1:47 to go. And Carson Beck will do that. Take a snap and a knee with 35 seconds, and that'll be it. Final play of the game. Bench is empty onto the field. Coaches jog to the middle of the field for a handshake. Kirby Smart and Jeff Levy. Mississippi State caused the Dogs some problems in that second half. But Georgia will win it today and continue their home winning streak, now 28 in a row. 41-31 is your final score. The Dogs have won 5 straight in this series now with Mississippi State. Georgia's record improves to 5-1 overall this season, 3-1 now in the SEC. And as we mentioned seconds ago, Georgia will head to Texas to take on the Longhorns next Saturday night. That's a 7:30 game Eastern time, right? Well, that's what they tell us, but we probably won't kick until about 7:50 Eastern time, somewhere in that vicinity. But it should be a wild one next week as the Dogs go on the road to face the Longhorns. Georgia gets it done at home here tonight. 41-31, our final. Georgia a winner over Mississippi State. Stay tuned for our post-game coverage. That's straight ahead from Sanford Stadium here in Athens on the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.